Hi, I'm Harry Langdon. Come and spend 30 minutes with me behind the lens doing photo shoots with Dionne Warwick, Roseanne Arnold, and Tori Spelling. See what it's like to be a professional and see what we all go through. Spend 30 minutes with us. Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes.
Harry Langdon has been photographing the famous for more than 2 decades. Son of silent film comic Harry Langdon Sr., Langdon has celebrities from Cher to Magic Johnson putting their images in his hands. In the next half hour, we'll learn how Langdon's ability to make top personalities feel comfortable in front of the camera results in extraordinary pictures of Beverly Hills 90210 star Tori Spelling, songstress Dionne Warwick, and actress Roseanne Arnold.
So you're getting a chance to get an inside look at the makings of a magazine cover. This is for Los Angeles Magazine.
Langdon has shot dozens of LA magazine covers. Each photo must reflect that issue's theme.
The overall purpose behind the Roseanne session, besides there being a good magazine cover for Los Angeles Magazine, was also, there was a theme there, by the way, and I think it was something to do with not everybody is broke in LA. There are some people that are still surviving. I think that was a valid one. That was good. I like that. And the purpose on it, too, was to gather together Roseanne and get her through a still session without there being any problems. I'll show you what we're doing. I'd like to begin, so we can just work on the lighting a little, Roseanne. So right over here, we have a sitting place over here. You make this route right through there. Oh, you check the dress out. And then underneath here are 2 apple crates. They're real sturdy. Wait. And we put this, so we put cushions under there to make it easier on you. I started out doing fashion photography. I loved it, but you're working with models that are, they're taught not to really upstage the clothes that they're wearing. Although some models nowadays are personalities themselves. And it's very, very easy type of photography. It's very self-indulgent. And it's just very, very heady, and it's very satisfying artistically. But somebody's got to take these personality people, or a whole different breed, and be able to work with them. And I feel like that's my forte. The crowd will dissipate soon after the initial event begins. And people seem to drift away. Soon there'll only be 2 or 3 people here. Actually, I'm going to see to it that maybe there's only 2 or 3 people here in a minute. It's a lot unnerving for the best of them.
We have 2 goals today, and one is to be quite stylish and glamorous in presenting her. We want to have a very beautiful cover. We want to achieve that, but I do not think that we would avoid humor and wit because of who the subject is, because she is a comedian as far as her background goes, and so I think we will probably somewhat reflect that, and her expressions, her attitude will have a lot to do with the success of the cover. I mean, she will have to feel these situations and respond to them. For the approach of this cover concept, we are not using life-size cover sketches. We're using mini sketches, or often referred to as thumbnail sketches. The ideas are translatable, nonetheless, without going to larger comprehensive drawings. For example, that would be a shot of Roseanne somewhat prone on her elbows with some gold bars in the foreground, and she's wearing gold gloves, which indicate wealth and a feature on the state of the economy in Los Angeles via the March issue.
Okay, now as I mentioned, there's a lot of people who are going to give us a lot of input, okay? And so it's just like more than one director here today. But, so just be aware of that. But you know what, the camera's over here, right behind Matthew.
You want like a brighter cover, or is that okay?
It's all the good taste, right? Good taste pink. What is that?
No, it's good taste brown.
Good. You know what I found the best thing for me that works really, really well in those big productions, those colossal things that really, it's a very simple picture, but there's so many people in the room, is it's just overwhelming. Now, we're behind the camera and see this crowd, maybe 15 or 20 people, and we're looking out there on the set. We see one little person out there. And everybody forgets that all this energy and all these eyes are focused in on them, like under a microscope, you know, examining their every nuance. No, some people are pretty sturdy. Roseanne's very sturdy, but there are others that will lash out. What I have to be, though, is the almost like the only friend that they have in the room left. And so I have to go over once in a while, and I have to say something to them, you know, just block out everybody. You know, they're just here and they just want to see you, you know, be close to you and stuff, so you have to forgive them, and I'll try to get rid of them. But I always try to say that. Keep the eyes going. Wow, good shot, Roseanne. Wow, that's beautiful. Just another day at the office. Just another day at the office. The little hand gesture was perfect. Yes, Roseanne. Yes, what a star. What a star. Ah. Perfect. Okay, let's go to cigarette holder. That was nice, huh, gang? With the Roseanne session, I think it was, the clock is ticking. You see, from the moment they walk out of the dressing room or walk in the door, there's an invisible clock ticking. And on Roseanne's shooting, there was the clock that Roseanne's ability to, let's say, I hate to say put up with, but to just be there very long was quite short. I gave her about 2.5 hours. I don't know how long the shooting lasted, but I knew that there was a cutoff point that I would have no control over. And I would see another kind of Roseanne after a certain point.
I gotta go home and make dinner. I do. I have to go home and make tuna casserole for my family. I swear to God. It's Tom's favorite meal, tuna casserole. And turkey meatloaf is his second favorite meal. And I told him I'd cook tonight, so.
Saturday night?
He's going to New York tomorrow, so I have to make him dinner.
Gary, check it out.
Yeah, it's just another $1,000 bill. It's only money, Roseanne. Just 100 tuna casseroles. Who cares?
3 more.
Yeah, turn your shoulders so we can see your jewelry. That's it. Is that it?
2 more.
Is that it?
1 more.
Okay, we got it. Is everybody happy? Yeah. Everybody's happy?
I'm more than happy.
That's great. Thanks, Roseanne. Good show, Roseanne.